Yeah, you don't turn up when you lose. I'm going to come back to KJ in a minute, actually. David, what do you make of Chelsea tonight?
I thought it was pretty comfortable, actually. I can't lie. I was never worried about United scoring. It was just about whether we were going to get the goal, and I was quite confident we were. So I was pretty chilled out throughout most of the game. I was more focused on the Villa game, hoping that they dropped points, but they didn't. But I never really felt United were going to score. We kind of kept them at arm's length. Then we scored, and then we brought on Navia, and then they had no chance at all. So overall, it's pretty much like a business win. Just beat the teams that are worse than you and carry on with your day. So yeah, that's pretty much what I think.
What did you make of your new signing tonight, Rasmus Hojlund at the back?
He was when you said it, I was like, "Who are you speaking about?" He was terrible. He was so bad today. Like genuinely, that's one of the worst performances I've seen in the Prem in a while. Like every time the ball went up to him, it came like when tossing Adebayo's bullying you. You know, you just put the fries in the bag, bro. It's just leave, man. It's time to go. You just can't do it. Can't do it, man. He was so bad. He was so bad. It's unbelievable how bad he was.
No, I agree. It was the one that got me. I don't know if you saw it. Is when he actually won the physical battle, controlled the ball well, and just sort of doodled on it, and then snuck him around the side, and then you guys counter it. I was like, how? Yeah, listen, I know a lot of people don't like Amber. I know there are not a lot. I know a percentage of United fans don't like him, but the amount of attacks that broke down tonight after Rasmus won the ball, it was mental to me. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my. Well, no, I could believe it. It was just frustrating, but what did you make of Caicedo tonight in the middle?
Oh, again, I should have brought somebody else up as well, but I'll get to that. Caicedo again proves why he is the best midfielder, like defensive midfielder in the Prem, apart from maybe Rodri, but we haven't seen Rodri in a year. But he wins the ball, and he's so good on the ball as well. He's one of the main reasons we scored our goal, because he sprayed it out wide and put it in the right area for us to actually build the attack. So yeah, he's just phenomenal, but he's so good that it's now just what we expect out of him. So I don't, it's almost one of those things where it's like, we don't really have to talk about Caicedo because we know that Caicedo had a good game. We know he's dominated like most tackles and won loads of duels, and he hasn't lost the ball in stupid positions. He's just doing what he's doing. And Cucurella, if anyone tells me that's not the best left back in the Prem this season, you're lying to yourself. I'm saying it now. I'm saying it with chest. He has had a phenomenal season this year. Phenomenal season. Improved so much. And he's scored crucial goals for this team. Crucial goals for the team. The job's not done. And that's something I will say. The job isn't done. But he this season has been 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10 most of the time. So fair play to him.
No, he has been he's been very, very good. I often have sleepless nights when I think, that's the one thing you probably got to thank Poch for. Poch forcing him to play in that Carabao Cup game so his loan to Man United didn't go through, because Clear Lake and your sporting directors were going to get rid of him, which is, when you now look at it, you just think crazy, because we could fucking do with a left back or a left wing back that good, I tell you. It would make our team and our sisters so much better. No, it was great. Winter Surfer, listen, there was a moment tonight where it looked like you might need a favour on the final game of the season, but your team came up trumps. That's 4 wins in your last 5 games now. Another performance as well. You feeling confident going into that Forest game on the back of tonight?
I don't know if I don't really have confidence much in this team, because they just
fucking hell, Andrew. Where's your energy?
Yeah, I've never feared any team this season. I just feel what we cannot do. But I just want to say, you smell that, Terry? That's the stench of this fixture. This fixture stinks for the past 8 years. This fixture is one of the worst fixtures.
I will agree with you, bro. I will agree. I will agree. If it wasn't such an important win for Chelsea, because 3 points are really all that matters at this moment, I do feel, considering how shit we are, you guys only winning 1-0, and I do think if it was like middle of the season, it'd be a very different conversation today. So I do agree. It wasn't, barring Caicedo and Reece James, it wasn't a high quality football match. I agree.
Was he lagging
It
out?
wasn't, and I think Caicedo's performances are just becoming normalized now. These are just he's setting his own standards. This is a normal Caicedo performance for me. A very good performance. I was screaming for Lavia to come on so much earlier in that match just to give us a bit more control. But I'm very happy. It was a very important win. And I echo what you said. Thank you, Mauricio Pochettino, for playing Cucurella in that League Cup match last season, because he has since then he has literally turned his career around from second half of the season to Spain to now. And his goals, I mean, he's got like 5 or 6 league goals. All his goals are all important this season. They're just that, and we needed something like that, because I don't think without that, I think this is a draw. I don't see where we get the goal without something like that. I really don't. Although saying that, Madueke, good Lord, that finished the match 2-0 right after we scored, because it's on his left foot, so you can't even say it's his weak foot. But yeah, we got it in the end. Sorry, I might have broken up. We and for the fans, and we just roll on. We put the pressure on City, we put the pressure on Forest, and we move on. But we still got it still on our hands, and we've got to fight for it. We got to win. We got to win against Forest. We got to do it.
Yeah, listen, I agree. You've got to win, got to go and win that game, because it still isn't over the line. But listen, I am actually hoping that Forest win this weekend. I'm hoping City. Actually, no, I don't want City to win the FA Cup, and I don't want them to win against Bournemouth, because I want them out. But I would love it on the final day of the season if every single person sitting inside the top. I mean, because if Arsenal, Arsenal are going to be okay, I think, depending on other results. But every single team could have theoretically still miss out that's in this race, and it is very, very exciting indeed. Hussam.
Yes. Well, I think this was a shit game from a neutral perspective. Thank God Chelsea won. I wanted Chelsea to win today, because I need Newcastle out the top 4 some way, somehow. So I'm supporting Arsenal someday as well. So I think Chelsea deserved to win today's game. I don't think it's like the Madueke chance. I was listening to Terry speaking about the Mount chance, and he should have probably hit the target, but that Madueke chance was so horrible, bro. I cannot believe, like, the guy did not even hit the target. It's genuinely like impossible for me to understand how a professional footballer in that position cannot hit the target. It's actually mad. I think Chelsea deserved to win the game. 100% Chelsea deserved to win the game. Man United are pathetic. Like, it's not even banter at this point. People can sit up here and say, oh, you're just laughing at us and all. No, I'm not laughing. I'm being serious. 39 points with the 1 game to go is just absolute disgrace, to be honest with you. I read a stat somewhere. This is going to be the highest difference between Liverpool and Man United ever, I think, in history. And if Liverpool hadn't won a game since December, we would still be above Man United if we hadn't played a single footballing game since December. So that is just something that should never happen. I mean, I've seen my team go through a really tough time. I've seen my team be shit as well. I've seen my team have really bad managers, not spend money wrong, everything that United are going through right now. But we were never 17th, and we would never had 39 points on the 38th match day, which I think is just insanity. I think it's actually even bigger pressure.
I need to correct you. We're 16th, not 17th. Don't do us dirty like that.
Sorry, my bad.
We need the facts here. We need the facts.
Yeah, so I think the game next Wednesday for Man United is actually more do or die than for Spurs, because Spurs is a failed institution, and we all acknowledge this over here. So we just, like, if Spurs finish 17th, everyone just go haha, and life moves on. But with Man United, you can't finish 16th and not win the Europa League. So I think, like, results keep piling up like this. It gives them even extra pressure for Wednesday. Come on, you Spurs. But Chelsea deserve to win today's game. I think that turn from Reece James was a world-class turn, because he sent whoever the hell was defending him to the shops. Like, that was an unreal, like, that was a Cruyff turn, like Gravenberch-esque Cruyff turn. And then he just passes an unbelievable cross as well to Cucurella. Cucurella, who's been like Chelsea's best forward this season, funnily enough, comes up again with another goal, I really think Cucurella's actually been, and people might laugh at this, Cucurella's been quite clutch for Chelsea this season. I won't even lie to you. Even as a left back, like as clutch as you can be as a left back, he's been quite clutch. But once again, same thing I said after Liverpool. They've done one half of the job now. You have to complete the job. You have to finish the job. Now you're here. Now you're in this position. You have to finish the job. You have to go away at Forest and win or draw or do whatever it takes to get you to Champions League football, because you cannot allow Villa, Forest, Newcastle to pip you to Champions League football. So for me, Chelsea now, I think one of the favorites to get Champions League football. You know, they're going to come back to the Champions League. It'll be interesting to see how all these children perform in the Champions League, because, you know, like even a game like today, sometimes you get a moment like the Madueke moment just once in the whole 90 minutes in the Champions League, and you don't take that moment, suddenly it's 0-0, suddenly you're knocked out of the group stages and it's everyone go home. So for me, I think Chelsea deserved to win today's game. I think they were overall the better team. I heard what
this game was either the shittest game or one of the shittest games I've ever seen. And because of like the reasons that you guys have mentioned, and there were so many like novice things that these guys were doing, right? Like things that you don't do in a professional game, like having that whatever fitness band that he had. I don't know how they didn't check it in the first half. They checked it at the 50th minute and they asked him to remove it. So I don't know how that happened. Second was when they were trying to take the free kick. I think it was Tosin Adebayo. It was Reece James and the goalkeeper. They were three deciding who should take the kick. And I was like, is this game broken? Like, is this a simulation? Like, what's going on? Like, I couldn't understand it. And then, like, the good players, we deserve to win, because the thing is, in the beginning, Chelsea, but for 5 minutes, they were attacking, they looked good, and then their game just became scrappy. Like, United looked like they were doing something, and then when they put up the stats, I was like, but United looked like they were doing something, but they were actually not doing anything, because Chelsea had the better numbers. So that was crazy for me. And then finally, for me, the good players, because he scored the goal and he was playing good, Cucurella, Reece James, that turn was amazing. That goal was a picturesque goal. Like the turn, the everything. It looked like a FIFA goal. What you do when you play FIFA, you know, you turn around the box, you try something different. And if his goal had to go in, that would have been a mad goal, because I don't know if you saw the one where he hit the post, where he sort of like the build up to that also was great. The build up to that was amazing with Palmer, with everybody. Like, it was so good with Madueke, who made the cut across. It was so good. So Caicedo was just amazing. Like, even towards the end of the game, when it was, I think, the 82nd minute, 83rd minute, he was still putting pressure on their defenders. He was not letting them just have the ball and pass around, which was crazy. And I'm gonna like shout out even Colwell, who actually had like a really good game. Like, he actually sort of won all his duels. He tracked back well. Like, normally I give him a lot of like shit, but he tracked back well. He did all the things he was supposed to do as a defender. KG was talking about how like a goalkeeper should do this and should do that, and in my mind I was like, yeah, they should, except your goalkeeper and my goalkeeper, because Chelsea fans, everything that you were saying can apply to Chelsea. Shit goalkeeper, shit striker. It can just apply to us. Like, you can just take that and use it as a template. So so it is now, but it's true. And then this game, that's why it was frustrating. This game was frustrating. The most entertaining part of this game was when there was a streaker and that guy got like rugby tackled by the security. That was
an elite spear right there.
It was the elite spear. Big, honest, we shouldn't do
unbelievable
this.
Spear.
Right, I know what you were thinking. I respect what you did. I respect
also, but by the way, just saying that extra time, that added time should have been longer, especially with that.
And I'll be honest with you, KJ, I wanted it over a lot sooner. I want every player off.
Because United players, you could have pumped it forward like 5 passes before. You guys were like, can we just finish this?
Bro, for 5 minutes, we couldn't even get out of our flipping half. I was like, wait a sec, these men ain't even trying to score anymore. What's going on?
Yeah, no, but this game was ridiculous. I just want to know something, because I heard this, the announcer said, or like the media people saying it, that if one of the two, like Spurs or United, win, they get to play the Champions League. But how? So there's 6 teams from the Premier League that will play the Champions League.
Yes,
6. It'd be 6. It'd be 6.
The only way we could have stopped you is by taking points off you. That's why people were saying that, because. Yeah, okay. That's how. Not through the Europa League. Just
that's it.